Did you know that one of Germany's most popular street foods was born out of necessity and innovation in the aftermath of World War II? Yes, we're talking about the humble yet delicious Currywurst, a staple of German street food culture. This tantalizing dish was the brainchild of Herta Heuwer, a visionary woman who, in the year 1949, amidst the ruins of Berlin, had a flash of culinary genius. Picture this: post-war Germany, a time of scarcity and hardship. Food supplies were limited, but the spirit of resilience was not. It was in this setting that Heuwer began experimenting with the few ingredients she had, including German sausage and ketchup. Then came the twist of fate, the introduction of curry powder, a remnant of British influence in the country. She mixed it all together, and voila! The Currywurst was born. Thus, from the rubble of post-war Berlin, a new culinary sensation was born. From a single kiosk in Berlin to every nook and cranny of Germany, how did Currywurst captivate a nation? The journey of Currywurst from a humble Berlin snack to a national sensation is a tale of taste, timing, and cultural embrace. It began in the bustling streets of post-war Berlin, where the first Currywurst was served, quickly becoming a symbol of innovation and resilience in a recovering city. As people moved and stories of this uniquely spiced sausage spread, so did the dish itself, navigating its way through Germany's towns and cities. Each region added its own twist to the classic recipe. In Hamburg, a splash of local beer is sometimes added to the curry ketchup, giving it a distinctive tang. Down in Munich, they prefer a sweeter version, often complemented with a side of traditional Bavarian pretzels. These variations not only demonstrated the versatility of Currywurst, but also helped cement its place in the heart of German culinary tradition. The popularity of Currywurst is evident in its ubiquitous presence across the country. From fast food stalls at bustling train stations to high-end restaurants offering gourmet versions, Currywurst is everywhere. It even stars in its own annual festivals, celebrating its rich flavors and storied past. Moreover, Currywurst has woven itself into the cultural fabric of Germany. It stands as a testament to German ingenuity, a comfort food that has stood the test of time, adaptable yet enduring. Currywurst quickly became more than just food. It became a part of Germany's soul. So, what goes into making this iconic dish that continues to win hearts? Let's dive into the delicious world of Currywurst and uncover its culinary secrets. At its core, Currywurst is a deceptively simple dish, comprising mainly of 3 key ingredients: a bratwurst sausage, curry ketchup sauce, and a sprinkle of curry powder. The sausage, traditionally a pork bratwurst, is the star of the show. It's plump, juicy, and packed with flavor, providing a perfect canvas for the spicy, tangy ketchup that comes next. The curry ketchup sauce is what truly sets Currywurst apart. This isn't just any ketchup. It's a unique blend that includes tomatoes, spices, and a significant amount of curry powder. The sauce is both sweet and spicy, with a depth of flavor that beautifully complements the savory sausage. Now let's talk about the cooking process. The preparation of Currywurst typically involves either frying or steaming the sausage to achieve that ideal tenderness and juiciness. Once cooked, the sausage is sliced into bite-sized pieces. These pieces are then lavishly doused in the curry ketchup, ensuring each slice is richly coated. A final dusting of curry powder is added for an extra kick, enhancing the dish's aromatic allure. Currywurst is also a dish of many faces, varying subtly from region to region. In some places you might find the addition of paprika or cumin in the sauce, or a preference for grilling the sausage instead of frying. Each variation adds a unique twist, making every Currywurst experience slightly different. In recent years, as dietary preferences evolve, vegetarian and vegan versions of Currywurst have begun to appear. These typically use plant-based sausages, which are then treated with the same flavorful curry ketchup and spices, ensuring that the essence of Currywurst is maintained, regardless of dietary restrictions. Simple ingredients, complex flavors. That's the magic of Currywurst. It's delicious, but is Currywurst actually good for you? Let's dive into the nutritional profile of this beloved German street food to find out. A standard serving of Currywurst which typically includes a sliced sausage doused in curry ketchup, comes packed with calories. You're looking at approximately 400 to 500 calories per serving. This calorie count can vary based on the size of the sausage and the amount of sauce used. Now, let's talk about what's inside. Currywurst primarily provides a considerable amount of protein, thanks to the sausage, usually around 20 grams per serving. However, it's not all lean protein. The sausage is also a source of fat, around 25 to 30 grams, with a significant portion being saturated fats. Carbohydrates are primarily present in the sauce, contributing about 20 to 30 grams per serving, much of which comes from sugars. Considering currywurst is a processed meat product, there are some health implications to consider. Regular consumption of processed meats is linked to increased risks of certain health conditions like heart disease and diabetes. The high sodium content, often exceeding 1,000 milligrams, can also be a concern. But fear not, there are ways to enjoy currywurst without overindulging. Opt for sausages made from leaner meats like chicken or turkey, and seek out or prepare sauces that are lower in sugar and sodium. This way, you can savor the unique flavor of currywurst without the guilt. Like many comfort foods, currywurst is best enjoyed in moderation. How has a German street food found its way onto international plates? The journey of currywurst from a humble snack stand in Berlin to a global culinary sensation is a tale of taste transcending borders. As this dish ventured beyond Germany, it adapted and evolved, picking up local flavors and preferences along the way. In the United States, for example, currywurst has been embraced with a twist. Imagine biting into a juicy sausage topped with a curry-infused barbecue sauce, a nod to the American love for smoky flavors. It's not just a meal, it's a fusion that marries the robustness of German street food with the boldness of American barbecue. Crossing over to Asia, Japan offers a version where currywurst is served with a side of sticky rice and a sprinkle of seaweed, transforming it into a dish that feels both foreign and familiar. It's a perfect example of how global cuisines can blend seamlessly, creating something uniquely delightful. Even in the bustling streets of London, currywurst has found a home. Here it's often paired with chunky chips and minted mushy peas, a British take that complements the hearty, spicy sausage with classic English sides. These adaptations highlight not just the versatility of currywurst, but also the universal appeal of combining familiar ingredients in novel ways. From the tangy sauces of the US to the subtle, savory notes of Japan, currywurst has proven adaptable and enduringly popular. Currywurst proves that good food knows no borders. From a makeshift snack to an international phenomenon, currywurst has come a long way. Let's take a moment to savor the journey of this humble yet sensational dish, which has carved its niche as a culinary icon on the global stage. Originating in the heart of post-war Berlin, currywurst was more than just a meal. It was a symbol of innovation and resilience in tough times. A simple yet ingenious combination of steamed then fried pork sausage, sliced and generously doused in a distinctively spiced ketchup sauce, topped with a sprinkle of curry powder, it captured the taste buds and hearts of many. From these modest beginnings, currywurst quickly ascended to become a beloved staple across Germany. Its cultural significance in Germany is monumental. It's not just food, it's a piece of culinary heritage, celebrated in museums, featured in films, and enjoyed in countless Biergartens and street corners. From Berlin to Hamburg, Munich to Cologne, each city offers its twist on the classic, making it a must-try for anyone visiting the country. But the tale of Currywurst doesn't end at the borders of Germany. Its popularity has swelled across continents, making notable appearances in street food scenes from Europe to Australia, and even North America. Each locale adds its local flair to the dish, experimenting with different types of meat, spices, and sauces, thus spinning an array of delightful variations that keep the essence of currywurst alive and exciting. This global journey invites not just admiration, but participation. Why not dive into the world of currywurst yourself? Explore the different variations, experiment with recipes, or if you're up for a culinary challenge, try crafting your own version of this iconic dish. And as you do, share your currywurst stories or your favorite local street foods. What new flavors have you discovered? How has this German classic influenced the street food scene in your corner of the world? Whether in Berlin, Brisbane or Boston, the spirit of currywurst continues to spice up the culinary world.